T1, Scarlett, SpeCial, DRG. 아프리카 TV 프리급 스튜디오 라이브 2020 GSL 시즌 2 코드 S The Coming Storm.
Okay, we're here at the end. A TVT finally. SpeCial versus TY. Scarlett has been eliminated. DRG, don't forget, he got out first. Ahead of a GSL Code S champion. SpeCial and TY, a little bit of friction here. TY not happy with SpeCial right now.
Yeah, he was pretty pissed at the group selection, but I saw them walking out together towards their booths, and I didn't feel an overwhelming sense of negativity at that point.
I felt pure hatred.
Yes. TY wants SpeCial out.
Let's go to Deathra. SpeCial versus TY.
This could be a crazy series.
Should be a long series.
I think so.
I don't know what SpeCial's going to do. TY, I put him a rank ahead. Anyways, our game's ready. The final best of 3 for Group A. Let's go!
한번 시작해볼까?
Of course.
Yes!
There will probably be multiple mind games between these two. They know each other super well. They share their builds. They practice together.
One Rex, 2 Rex. And this is coming from TY. Now, I do believe, like you were just saying this, you know, there's going to be mind games going on here. I think part of this might be that TY just doesn't really do this when they play at all.
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe that's it. Or maybe this is what SpeCial's weak to.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows that SpeCial prefers tech heavy or fast expand, like whatever it might be that he's trying to counter here.
But play like this, it can be a double-edged sword. You know,
yeah.
you don't do damage right away, and the other player can take a lead.
SpeCial not scouting for it, so he's going to find out a little bit late.
There's that big elephant skull. Zerg, pay attention, man. You want to get units that size. 30 supply.
I don't like hero units in games.
Not a hero unit. You can get a bunch of them. Well, you think it's the
Damn.
leader of the Zerg? The elephant?
Maybe. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we got to give him a Zergy name.
Have you ever seen that elephant that can paint?
Yeah.
That could lead the Zerg.
Maybe.
Okay, SpeCial knows what's up now.
Yeah, the lack of barracks.
It's a good thing he has to be scouted. So he'll make a second Reaper. Oh, he actually makes a Marine instead. But he is making a bunker. Very important.
The bunker's positioned to stop anything from jumping up.
But what if it jumps up over there?
Ah! Okay, he backs up. Second Reaper here. A bunker on the low ground. That's kind of novel.
Yeah, that's cute, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't expect that, but I think it kind of makes sense. I mean, the Reapers can heal, and you are getting a contain on them, right? I mean, unless they float something. Oh, oh, oh!
I really think. Oh, that was important. I really think he should put that Marine in the bunker. Let it heal up. All right, there's going to be a Hellion out here shortly, so I think that SpeCial's going to be fine. You know, I guess with that bunker there, you force him to make either a Cyclone or Siege Tank, right?
I think so, yeah.
So you're not going to really kill it any other way.
So we're staying on high pressure one base play still. Yeah, I mean, you have to get rid of the bunker, right? And the Reapers, you know, when the bunker's going to go down, they can always run away. Not that the Reaper is that useful in a long, long game, but
yeah, they do a little bit, you know.
And just like what is common in the meta of 2 racks play, once you've identified, okay, I'm not going to do any more damage here, you take one barracks, you just float it in the main to do scouting. The other barracks is sent back home for production.
I gotta say, like, that's kind of some nice harassment. Maybe he kills like a depot, whatever.
A depot.
But, yeah. But I feel like SpeCial really got ahead a bit from this because they're basically making the same stuff except he's also making a command center, you know?
Hold up.
And then he just dies to this.
Yeah, I think there was not enough appreciation from SpeCial here about how many Reapers this is.
But there was no appreciation from TY about the Protoss that got picked into his group!
Oh, he saves the depot here too. The Depot.
Tepid.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now SpeCial will get the CC done. Again, guys, TY is the player that won Season 1 of GSL. You know, our first GSL where we couldn't have an audience.
Yeah.
GSL Apocalypse Edition. We're here in Season 2, but TY did something really incredible. I mean, a commentator, he commentated the tournament and then he won it.
That's pretty cool.
He's like an anime protagonist.
He is like that.
He's like, oh, I'm top in my class, and also I
Yeah.
can talk to ghosts, and I'm the best on my tennis team at my school. It's like, okay, buddy. You know.
I know exactly which animes you're talking about.
Yeah.
There's actually medevac on the way here.
Oh, nice.
I like it.
See you later. Alligator.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
this is good.
I actually locked onto a SC that was going into the gas. It's like not the best
Yeah,
lock on.
we give him a little bit too much credit there.
I love the idea, though, of the Cyclone drops.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
It's like the Immortal, the Terran Immortal.
Yeah.
It's like,
So-
I do too much in the early game. Hi.
They do say that. That's one of the things they say when you
Yeah,
click
I
on them. So the barracks is landed over there in the minerals to make mining inefficient there.
Okay, so SpeCial's getting Banshee speed right now.
What a unique TVT this is.
Yeah, this is turning very cool.
So the Banshee's going to come. Now remember, the first one was shot down. It looks like he should be ready for the second. I mean, there's a Raven. There's all the tools necessary to take the Banshee on. It's curious to see that SpeCial's really investing into Banshees now, you know.
Well, he definitely wants to go mech, so I think he's just like, okay, I'm going to have some speed Banshees in here. Ooh.
Oh, sneaky snake Banshee.
Yeah, the Raven is flying way far away, but there is a second one about to pop out. Let's see how much damage he gets done first.
Okay, that's it. Into the swamps.
Brutal.
Yeah.
He's lost 2 Banshees. He's killed 3 SCVs. He's getting Banshee speed for a non-existent Banshee. Well, I guess he is one.
Let's get another one out here, too. That's the third Banshee to be made this game.
Yeah. So mech for him. I think we're actually going to see mech for TY as well. He hasn't confirmed it with additional factories yet, but it definitely looks that way.
Mm-hmm. Could be a pretty slow game.
Yeah,
depending
no, I
on
think
the
it's gonna
circumstances.
It's likely to be long.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
He actually snipes that.
Doesn't lose one of his own either.
Nicely done. Uh-oh. See that? The Cyclone's mad. His eyes are red.
It's funny how they only get red after their upgrade.
Yeah,
you know?
that's how you know that they're the bad guys, the ones with the red eyes.
Damn.
Yeah. We're so angry. Moving shot. Turrets come down. More SCVs are killed. It seems like TY wants to set up, do some damage, but I mean, how much is really getting chipped away at here? I mean, TY, his army was whittled down when it got about halfway across the map. Love the second turret here.
Yeah.
Right when he sees that the movement is going to be, you know, SCVs coming back out over here. A second Raven. Now we saw this happen earlier.
This is actually giving TY a pretty decent worker advantage now.
Yeah.
He's landed his third. Look at this. Throws another one down.
Oh my God, he's going to get the Banshee. Oh!
I think he lost that Banshee.
Yeah, the turret.
All these speed Banshees, what are they even doing? Nothing.
Their speed dying.
Whoa. That's not what the upgrade's even for.
No, it's not. Well, the third is set up now. TY got his later, but you know he does have a worker lead here.
All right. So after all of that, yeah, look at all those Banshees that died. Speed dying.
Huh.
Oh, it actually is going to be Bio from TY.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
okay.
SpeCial-
That actually makes the game more interesting, I think.
Yeah, SpeCial. Still wanting to go the mech route here. We see that with the 3 factories.
Yeah, I feel a little bit better for SpeCial now. It was feeling extra bad before with the amount of damage that he took from some of this harass. Oh man. But now that it's actually he's going mech against Bio, it's almost as if those bits of damage he took, like he can recoup those a bit more easily, right? Through the cost efficiency of mech.
Yeah. 3 Banshees out now. So we've gone up to 6 Banshees made this game. I think, maybe more? I think. And you know, this is a kind of a cool idea, except that the Vikings can just shoot it down.
Shoot what down?
Oh, shoot that down.
Oh, that was a Marine though. Hey, this is cool.
Crazy how much you can actually do with this when they're not right next to the Vikings.
And honestly, if you look at how much damage was done, he lost 1 Banshee. He killed like 4 Marines and some siege tanks, some SCVs. Like that was good. That's high quality.
But I would say overall, the amount of Banshees that have been made, this has not been cost efficient. Or how much have actually been killed off here. And again, I mean, think of this, not just the workers killed, but the lost mining time. I know that auto turrets don't last that long, and that's probably a good thing because they'd be ridiculously strong if they could. But this is just interruption after interruption after interruption.
Never ending. Look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, finally gets that one. This one's not done though.
Banshee's on the move again. Whoa! That's how fast they go.
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
That is awfully fast. Now, if only a charge lot was driving those Banshees.
Nice snipe on the tank. Remember, I mean, SpeCial in the long run is just going to have more tanks if he's a mech player, right?
Oh, yes.
But
absolutely.
These snipes coming in here with the Banshees killing off the few tanks that TY actually has, very smart.
Well, it's really important because TY is producing a lot of tanks. A lot of times when you play Bio against mech, you either go for 2 to 3 factory siege tank with it, or you flip into Sky Terran real quickly.
Right.
Or you do that crazy thing where you're just like, oh, 1 million barracks in all the bases. But no one really does that anymore. That's like a Wings Liberty thing.
Okay, the Banshee goes down. Ooh, stimmed units in this thing. Whoa, look at that.
Yeah,
Oh, God, stop him.
I don't know why he thought he could fight outside of a Dubula.
Yeah. Now, it's still 3 base versus 3 base. And this base looks fairly exposed. I mean, it's a planetary there, but if you get tanks in range of that.
Yeah, he needs some siege tanks actually in position now. He's trying to use that Aquila.
It's pretty cute. TY is opening up parts of the map so that his reinforcements have a pretty quick path here. 4 tech labs on the factory, so that could be up to 4 tanks at a time, depending. Now, you know, when you see mech versus bio early on, the bio player does tend to get map control first.
Yeah.
Small numbers of Marines and Marauders do give you active control of the map pretty early, and we're seeing that here now, by the way.
Yeah, you really need a critical mass of mech to actually deal with that, and they're more mobile, so they have a lot of counterattack potential. So definitely we should see TY continue to have that map control, but you can see that SpeCial, he's going for the kind of long term, right? He's making more siege tanks.
Right.
You know, his army will be very, very strong. We're getting ready, though, on TY's side for the switch into air. Sky Terran can counter just straight up mech. So that's something that if SpeCial doesn't figure that out, he might just get blindsided.
SpeCial, I don't see any tanks over here. Oh, nope, they're just above the screen, excuse me. But I think that TY can still wedge his way into this spot and start hammering this command center. Yeah, look at this.
He's doing exactly that.
He's going to get the gas. The CC is going to have to lift or be repaired or something.
Yeah, that's highly annoying.
SpeCial can't just sit here on this. TY has more bases. We have 1 tank coming here. But oh, my God. And TY is going to set up another attack here. This CC is going to go down.
Ooh, he lifts it up. But what about this drop coming into his 4th base?
Yeah, what about it? It's going to come right on top of these tanks.
Oh, is that good? I think that's bad.
No, that's very, very bad. But
so he killed like 1 tank with that. So, well, you win some, you lose some, right?
well, keep in mind it's Terran on 3 bases versus TY on 5. Until this command center lands, it's, you know, SpeCial kind of hurting.
Yeah. Well, this might get him thinking about the switch, right? Like, the fact that he has to make a Liberator to push this back. Like, sometimes you need to get out of just your regular mode and have something like that happen, right? Now that he sees the Vikings come up, oh, this is really good for SpeCial, I think. Just seeing Vikings come up, I think, tells you a lot. Oh, my God, he's going mass racks now. Oh, that's so cool.
You look extra cool for saying that because you mentioned it earlier, and you're like, but guys, probably not.
Yeah, well, you normally don't do it. But if your opponent is switching into the more flimsy anti-Sky Terran army, bio-wrecks that.
Yeah, lots of Marauders. Now, here we have a real battering ram of an army moving through the map, through the center here. But again, the infantry army is usually a little bit more nimble, so you can always try to move around this, counterattack, ambush it with drops. And I think that's what we're seeing here. I think we're going to see an attack up here close to 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
But SpeCial is just going to sit right in the middle of all of this. We can see immediately TY is going to ditch his position over here and try to sandbag the progress of his opponent. Good catch here, taking out the tanks.
Yeah, that's a very good pickoff. He definitely needs moves like that right now because SpeCial doing some serious damage. Look at how many siege tanks he has in here. So he's got like a semi-critical mass actually attacking TY, and then he's got enough at home to defend as well. And this is like a kind of nightmare scenario. How many command centers is he going to kill?
It's never enough for him, man. This is a big blow here. TY losing this part of the map, but okay, hold up! Hold up! That is an incredible drop there. That was like all the tanks. I mean, there's nothing left tank-wise, and I think that this could be a pretty big swing. I think from here, we have to have a counterattack here from TY.
Yeah. Well, if SpeCial can hold on to the bases that he has right now, he'll be completely fine. But he just lost a lot of units, and that is a big standing force from TY right now. Okay, he actually scouts these barracks. This is kind of like a funny thing to scout.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
I guess I better fight this. Now, I think this could still basically be saved here. Hellbats are not great against infantry.
Watching them try to run away from Marauders is like the saddest
They're already
thing.
so slow. Well, I think he could just swarm this base up here.
He can definitely knock that out. Not an issue at all.
Even with SCVs repairing, I think it might still be too much. Oh, maybe not.
Or, as the Hellions come in and massacre the Marines, he ends up losing it, but kills a decent amount, to be honest.
Yep, so again, it's a SpeCial on 4 bases. Nice. Oh, well. That's kind
cute.
of a funny moment.
Yeah. That is a cool-looking spell. I'll give it to him.
Okay, we've got the tank push coming through now. Is TY going to be ready? We've finally seen those tanks remade.
Yeah, they're both at about the same supply right now. SpeCial coming up with another very, very scary army. Oh, that is a gigantic counterattack. SpeCial cannot hold that. Oh my God, I think TY might actually be able to break him there.
Yeah, but this is a lot of tanks, and he's almost to the production. Oh, but the same is true over here for TY. His units do damage a little bit more quickly. SCV's pulled anything to try to buy a little bit more time.
Oh my God. I think that this is good for TY right now. Like, look, he's actually, I don't know. This is crazy. It's just, nothing's going to pop out of factories and do much here.
Yeah, well, even with the disables here, taking out those remaining tanks, the factories have to be floated.
The disables are actually huge. He disabled the tank with the ramp and then those two.
But then at the same time, how are you going to deal with this many tanks?
Well, you have barracks actually everywhere on the map. You could whittle this down over time, whereas this army needs to stay together.
Yeah, I guess you just want to buy time here, right?
I think so.
Let's try to outlast him.
I think so. Like, we don't have any production for Special is the problem. You're going to see his money shoot up, but not TY's as much, I would say.
Okay, this is a weird game.
Yeah.
Certainly these 4 barracks at the top right are really significant. A few Vikings here are really saving the day, by the way, right now for TY. Oh, the auto turrets, it's so smart. Oh, it's funny. I guess that disable was sort of kind of worth it.
Yeah, now that the air control actually goes to TY as well, so this is looking more and more like TY is going to be able to take this down. If Special just had some production, but he just does not.
Yeah, gosh, these guys are really evenly matched. This is kind of crazy.
This has been a great game.
Yeah, I think you've correctly pointed it out, Artos. It seems like this should go to TY. But, you know, again, this is still a high number of Vikings. I'm not clear on the income here on either side.
Well, right now we have Special starting to get some factories up at that third base. We saw TY just scanned to check out, okay, what exactly am I dealing with here? Yeah.
But the infantry can come down here. No planetary to help defend. And, you know, the Hellions alone are not going to cut it.
Special needs to get something
maybe
done here,
if Special can come back with his tanks and try to protect himself.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know, though.
It's so hard. It's just TY's going to outmaneuver him non-stop with this type of army. I think that Special put up a great fight and definitely could have won this game. And he still has bases, so I don't want to, like, call it, but it's over, man. Like, his army's still okay. It's just TY's still making army. He has barracks all over the place. He has some technical air units right now, like Ravens. He has, I saw 1 or 2 Liberators in there. It's a big deal.
You can see how mobility tends to go to the infantry player here. Oh my God. No more SCVs killed. Yeah, the infantry army can stim and pick up and run around. You know, the tanks, they're required to siege like this. And I mean, you can see right here, 1 shot out of 3 tanks. GG. TY takes game 1 in one of the better TVTs I've seen in a while.
Yeah, that was a great one. It's a great one. Very, very close. Again, could have gone to Special. That was as good as any of the games Kier played against TY in the finals, to be honest.
Yeah.
So pushing TY kind of to the limits of his TVT there.
So our previous GSL Season 1 champ has managed to beat one of his closest friends, SpeCial, in 1 game. But SpeCial, he made TY work for it. That much is clear.
Yeah. I mean, TY just jumped into the main base. He had those disables so that he could retain his army. And, you know, if you lose your factories, ain't that something?
Everdream for map number 2. SpeCial looks strong, but TY just seems to know a little bit, you know, further down the line how to execute every single task. He really is on the forefront of TVT strategically and tactically. But maybe SpeCial can cause an upset and bring us to game 3. By the way, game 2 is loaded up. Let's continue SpeCial versus TY.
경기가 준비되었다. 한번 시작해 볼까?
Dun, dun, dun.
The shoe is on the other foot.
That's right. The barracks is on the other side of the map. Look at that big cartoon drill the SCV carries around.
I know, yeah.
SpeCial, how could you?
So,
Jeez.
It's different from what TY did to him. This is a single proxy barracks.
Will he make a factory as well?
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, we've seen stuff in the past where it'll be like you make something out of the barracks and then you go like a factory with a cyclone, use the barracks as spot or something like that. I don't think it'll be that, but I guess we wait and see. It's obvious you have to go factory behind this. Just is it at home? Is it proxied?
Could be either one. Hard to say, right?
I would lean towards at home. Maybe more likely a proxy starport for like a Liberator. If your opponent doesn't have a Cyclone, that will really mess you up.
If it was proxied in the other location near the main, I would say maybe he's going to drop, and he does want a factory there. But it seems like in this spot, probably going to be factory at home. But we'll see. There it is. Boop.
No big surprise. All right, his Reaper's going to come out, and he's going to have the Reaper SCV combo here, so it's going to stall out. And SCV is actually coming down right now.
TY.
But he'll have the first shot.
A disturbance in the force. I've got to warn TY. So we have the duel now with the 2 Reapers.
TY outplaying.
Oh my gosh, if TY can kill this SCV. Damn, good setup there with the mine. Does allow him to get away.
Well, SpeCial's about to have a second Reaper, so that's nice. Obviously, as he lost that SCV that he was microing with, if he makes a starport, it'll be at home.
Oh, that's annoying. TY's command center can't finish as easily now. But the Reaper fight is won here by SpeCial. Still some Marines here, and there's not going to be any more Reapers being made this game for TY.
No, he's getting into other things here. But with the second Reaper coming out, I mean, you can keep up a little bit more of this pressure as SpeCial, but I think that'll be his last one.
No starport was ever made for SpeCial.
That's right.
It's just going to expand.
The defensive Cyclones.
And I got to say, I mean, things seem to be going just fine right now for TY.
Ooh.
I mean, he even keeps the Hellion alive. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, yeah. If he had snapped that Hellion's neck, then he'd be feeling a lot better about this Ras. So you just can't do it, though. Really well done. Good execution by TY in that defense.
Well, you know, this is a little bit of a problem now for SpeCial. You know, he made a lot of Reapers.
Yeah, he made more than I thought, actually. I thought he was going to stop at 3.
Yeah, I think he got up to 5 or 6, but you know, they don't end up in a good spot in a long game. So now I feel like TY can start to really assert himself on the map. Now this barracks is going to be used to scout.
And even just seeing the medevac and what idea TOI had in his head is going to help SpeCial a lot here.
I think TY's being smart, though. I think he just doesn't want to have to deal with a counterattack or any way that SpeCial could then come out on top. I think TY is confident if he could just stay on top of this game, he's going to be fine.
Eliminates that mine. It looks, I think we're going to see mech out of SpeCial here again. Yeah, I'm sure of it. And then out of TY, it looks like mech to me this game. Yeah, with the number of gases he's taking.
Okay. Well, we're going to be back into a situation where the techs are very, very different. Do you think there's a reason why SpeCial is electing to not go infantry in these games, assuming he does commit to the mech?
I think his mech is very good, and you have a better chance of upsetting your opponent here. I think TY is probably just a little bit better bio.
By the way, these snipe SpeCial is getting is crazy, but this micro here with picking up the units before they get shot down,
it's pretty fantastic.
Usually is pretty crazy. Oh my god.
Well, that's gone.
Okay, big win there for SpeCial. The skirmish in the middle of the map with the first few units completely dominated by SpeCial.
His Cyclones are doing so much. Look at this, he's got 5 right now. Who even needs other types of units other than SCVs? Oh, SpeCial had some barracks.
Okay, maybe not mech after all.
Very cool. Oh, you know what? No, because that was his only barracks, and he needs it to build more factories.
Oh, that's right, because the one that was floated in his main was killed. All right, never mind. False alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need barracks to make factories, so. People don't think of it as a tech building, but I guess it really actually is.
It's not.
It's a tech building. It allows you to get to the next step.
Technically.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So, you know, in this game, SpeCial actually gets to get the 3rd up here. A lot of this is, I think, in part because that medevac was shot down. It was sniped.
You know Interference Matrix?
Yes.
I've always felt like it should also reverse the controls of the unit that it disables.
Like it becomes like a Mario Party unit or something.
Walks in the opposite direction you click in. Patience would never lose a Colossus like that. Okay, some auto turret harassment. A little bit of a push coming out of TY. SpeCial's had a good opening so far, but TY starting to gain little edges here and there. Once again, utilizing those Ravens. I would love to see SpeCial just push out an air unit to deal with that.
Oh, looks like he's going to be able to get that Raven. No, he's not going to get the Raven. How annoying.
Wow. Auto turrets are so good.
8 SCVs have been killed so far.
Right, let's see if he actually locks on the right stuff. Ooh, good.
Wow, that was great kiting. That was really good kiting.
Beautifully done there by TY.
Uh-oh. Okay. No,
just
TY's
do
on
not
top of
want lock-ons on Marines.
I know, it doesn't work out that nicely.
So hold on, TY is going into mech, by the way.
Okay.
So that is confirmed. So a little bit of mech versus mech here.
I love... Oh, wow. Okay, that one actually gets away. Definitely an annoying moment there. I think TY, smartly so, is saying, I can't be on the map right now.
Yeah.
He's actually trying to go home, but...
The Cyclone player should have a bit of an advantage there.
Right.
But he did a good job buffering with those Marines he had made early on.
By the way, this is really going to start to add up here. This Banshee's getting so many kills here.
You know, even after all that, the SCV count is within 2.
Yeah, that's true. But it could have been much bigger here for SpeCial, but...
Yeah.
Now SpeCial going to throw his Liberators in here. Immediate reactions from TY.
Ooh.
So far, only 1 SCV was killed over here.
That is a lot of lost mining that time.
Yeah, very annoying. And where's the anti-air? I mean, those Marines are just sitting there.
It's a good question.
Oh!
He's actually bringing Marines out.
The problem is that the Marines can't oftentimes get a really good angle to hit that.
Oh my god. He just canceled a Banshee, or maybe the Banshee finished and he started a Viking. So he's just not mining for 100 years, basically.
Yeah, this is crazy how long this is.
Wow. Yeah, he needs to team him up to kill Marines.
And there's a push coming here. I don't know if TY's ready, but it seems like SpeCial actually is going to just... This is going to start to combo here. You know, he's just slowing him down in enough spots. This is annoying, too, on the eBay as well. Now, finally, this Viking gets there, but even the Viking doesn't kill Liberators that fast.
No,
in fact, even this Liberator's like, it's fine, man.
Yeah,
Taze, just calm down. How about you chill out, Taze?
I'm just going to come over here and kill the siege tanks.
I'm killing tanks now, Tasteless. You paying attention? Forget about me. You'll see me in your nightmares.
With some counter Banshee harassment, not doing too bad.
This is quite a bloodbath of a game, man. I mean, everybody's taking so much.
They're dealing serious damage to each other. I hate it when friends cause each other so much pain.
I know. Let's just stop the game right now.
I know,
Make up, you two.
I'm like, TY, wouldn't it have been better if Stats had killed him for you?
Okay, so more SCVs being picked off. I mean, this is really an incredible series of blows that are being dealt here by SpeCial. But TY grows anyways, in spite of it. Like a cockroach.
Yeah.
Surviving a nuclear winter. He just keeps taking more of the map.
Look, I know SOS isn't doing well right now, but you can't just give.
Well, he's La Cucaracha, but this is La Cockroacha.
La Cockroacha. Excellent. All right, SpeCial continuing to push. He has that air dominance. He has a really nice siege tank lineup here. Of course, with the Liberators. Liberator Viking, man. This is why you switch into Sky Terran eventually, right?
Yeah, no, this is exactly why. Okay.
Siege tanks cannot stop Liberators.
We should call Liberators that don't go into their mode right away. We should call them Deliberators.
Yeah, that Deliberator got taken right out.
Yeah. It looks like the Marines are getting fished forward here. Yeah, you know, SpeCial's not quite getting close enough to where this is a real threat. Like, it could be a threat. Uh-oh, not anymore.
Yeah, brings his Banshees up here. Does have some Cyclones to push some of that back. gosh, Cyclones kill Vikings quickly with that upgrade.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Well, SpeCial is still staying on 3 bases. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, just target down the command center.
Yeah. But I don't know if this is going to do that much. Well, hold on. The Hellions can end up really... Wait,
that
what?
damage
You're
output
not supposed
is...
to... Oh, what? You know what's funny? I don't know if he should have just kept it still. It seemed like when he moved it, the SUVs weren't repairing the right way.
You're right. You're right. He should have kept it still. I think it might have lived. The thing is, I think he wanted his units to kill the units more quickly, so that's why he pulled it away, so it had to chase. Yeah, I think you're probably right on that.
Oh my gosh, this is a lot of damage over here to TY. I think TY might just fall apart here, even though that CC was sniped.
Yeah, you might use that new tactic he just learned as well. No, looks like TY brings in his army.
He's like, wait a minute, you also will move your CC.
Oh my god, the Liberator's dealing so much damage.
Oh my god, I think we're going to go to game 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely looks that way.
This is crazy. Right now, TY has 50 workers. And this base that we see, that's very pushable. Oh my god. There's no SCVs over here.
These two are really brutalizing each other.
Yeah, this is...
You can see the pent-up rage that they have from that group nomination, you know?
I know, yeah. They're out for blood.
Ooh, that's a lot of Blue Flame Hellions against a little bit mount.
Oh my god, there's nothing back here. Can he get control of his high ground, maybe? Actually, it looks like the Cyclones are going to come back.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine this time.
This is an insane TVT. It's actually
it really
is. It's kind of hard to follow, to be honest.
Well, there's just damage everywhere. It's like...
Wait, does he...
I feel like so many things must have been done wrong on both sides.
Does TY actually win this fight?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. I was just checking on you. Okay, so...
But it's like one of them kills everything in one area, and then the other guy kills everything in an area, and they just keep doing that forever.
It's 50 workers on both sides now. Oh, those tanks are pretty huge. You know, tanks are really the backbone unit for the Mac army. Man. For the Mac army.
Ooh, another group from TY coming up. Nice turnaround, though.
Oh, this is so funny. It's just
watching the lock-ons is just like... The Cyclone truly is the stupidest unit.
It is a dumb unit for sure.
Just like... It's like, oh, I got in range. Sorry, you're going to die.
Yeah.
It's like, but wait, I'm in range, you too. Okay, we're both going to die. Cool.
So the 4th has been reclaimed here. Both players have a 4th that's barely mining right now. This is really one of those one-of-a-kind games.
It really is.
I thought SpeCial was going to take it for a little bit, but TY's counterattack was pretty insane.
I feel like at the end of this game, when they both have floating, burning command centers and that's it, they each have one Banshee or something, right?
Yeah.
They should just go up and hug, and everyone advances, you know? We're like, DRG, you're out.
Yeah.
TY and
He's like, are you kidding me? Everybody's cheering and hugging each other.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Okay, so where are we actually at in this game?
Well, we might be close to evening out.
Let's try to look. SpeCial has 2 upgrades. That actually doesn't make as much of a difference in mech versus mech as people would think, so you can kind of throw those out the window a little bit. The Speed Banshee upgrade, I think, is pretty reasonable if you actually have Banshees, which I don't know that we have any left.
I don't think any more are being made right now. Maybe later, though.
Worker count is slightly SpeCial favored.
Both
they both
players
have 4 bases.
Oh, we do have more Banshees. By the way, both are taking a 5th.
Yeah, these Banshees are maybe the most impactful thing on the map.
Oh, man. Now they just cloak and fly away.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. TY attacking it again. Oh, man. Now, this is where the damage gets pretty crazy. Is he going to try to target the CC again? It looks like no. But 30 workers have been killed. And look at this Ninja Van, and she backs right out.
Yeah, he didn't kill quite enough units there to make that as worthwhile as it needed to be. Okay, he clears the Banshees, which is important, but SpeCial's economy has been really, really badly hurt. Now, even though this looks really good for TY, SpeCial has 10 tanks to 1 at the moment. So in an actual heads-up fight, SpeCial can win. But TY is using mobility against power.
Yeah, like let's say that TY, or SpeCial rather, wants to take a fight on the other side of the map, then I think we see TY just counterattack, counterattack, counterattack. And really SpeCial has to stay back and turtle, but with the momentum and the tempo that TY has in this game, I think TY can start to set up a closer.
Yeah,
SpeCial really can't
agree.
go out and strike back right now.
Well, what TY is doing now is building his tank count. So even though we had a 10-to-1 tank advantage, that is going to close really quickly. And the thing is, at 10-to-1, yeah, sure, okay, you can do something there, but if your opponent has 10 tanks, you have 20, do you win that fight? Well, if they're in siege mode, no. So, just something to keep in mind there.
Oh, now hold on.
Oh, God, he's got the Liberators, too. That is an issue. This is going to be very difficult.
Here we go. Well, you know, with enough Cyclones, maybe you can just start to shoot these down.
Well, he definitely needs to lock onto something here or run around.
Okay, now TY is going to inch his tanks in here and start to chip away at the command center.
Yeah, it feels like TY's outplaying him a little bit right now. Oh, 2 Vikings. Your plans are ruined.
Oh, is there going to be a counter here?
Yeah, this is a really good move.
Oh, my God, the tanks aren't sieged
I
up.
like this very much.
Oh, man.
Oh, there they go, though. Oh, run away.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Now he can get on top of these tanks.
Oh, my God. Okay, he's going to back up. This command center might end up dying here.
Yeah, and now we have the army of TY thrusting forward, and that does make the CC lift off.
Yeah, he's coming back for the flank right now. So he's actually going to be able to eliminate pieces of this. Like, he gets rid of the Liberators, but...
Oh, my God, TY wins the fight over here, too?
Well, he withdrew most of his units. It was like 1 or 2 tanks left.
Still,
so that
the
part
position
wasn't as big.
Position lost, though.
Yeah.
We have a SpeCial coming up again.
Yeah, he needs to attack somewhere and actually do damage now. Oh, no.
Man.
Okay, actually gets a decent lock on there. Dude, this is
quite the game.
As messy as it can get.
And SpeCial could still win. TY's got some good plays, but he's not able to close it up. He's not able to wrap the game up.
He's got some good stuff still. Like, he needs to remove those tanks that are kind of in an awkward position. That's actually not that hard. Lock on. Go ahead. You can do it. There you go. Good job.
Don't help him.
He needs a bit of help. Honestly.
It's going to be hard for anybody to take a base beyond this.
Oh, God. Look, he starts repairing. It's like, haha, that's what we wanted you to think.
Yeah, that was part of the plan.
Gosh, Blue Flame Hellions kill SCVs quickly.
12 denied. I don't know if 6 is going to be denied here, too, but we see SpeCial with ambitions of taking that. Oh, I'm sorry. He can't take that at all. His tanks are just in range. Here comes the Liberator, though. This will force the tanks to move.
There you go.
This position for a while was really getting a lot of benefits here for TY.
Yeah. He's getting a lot out of a little. TY needs, or SpeCial rather, needs to be very careful about losing any more positions. I feel like that base that just got attacked by Hellions is way too wide open right now. But look at this. He comes down the ramp. Very nice move from SpeCial. Very nice.
Taking a fight over at the bottleneck. This makes TY back up here. What a TVT this is. This is crazy.
Yeah. But TY continues to roam. His roaming is non-stop here. Okay, some great lock-ons come in. We actually have a slightly bigger air army here for TY, but more Cyclones for SpeCial. So if he gets the right lock-ons, great things can still occur.
A lot of things counter each other, but it kind of depends on how the engagements actually go.
Yeah.
Now we have 12 o'clock being acquired here by TY. Let's see how long he can hang on to that. I know that there's sights set over here on 6 for TY. But first he's going to have to deal with this attack that's coming in over here. More Vikings right now for TY is going to be the beginnings of a possible win here on this fight.
All right, a good siege right there, and he has a lot of Cyclones on the high ground. Equal in supply. Army supply, at least. Bringing more siege tanks over to this high ground area. He's kind of shifting the focus more towards TY's area. Like the mirror area where TY was attacking him earlier, he's starting to attack more. But I feel like TY's defense is much stronger in this area. I don't see this as being breakable at all. Look at his siege tank spread. What are you to do against that? I almost feel like at this point, because they are at such large armies that can't really break each other, it might be the right time to say, you know what, screw this. Let's switch into Sky Terran.
Yeah, you could be right. By the way, this angle is going to make these tanks completely obsolete. And now the CC, I think 100% is going to go down here.
Yeah.
In fact, these workers are even stuck over here. But with the yin and yang of map control, he forces a lift.
Yeah, and that's a lot of siege tanks he's bringing down. Oh my god, the Liberator's just falling right there. Yeah, I'm not sure that you need to run from that, but...
Okay, so he should be able to get to 6 o'clock. It's just 2 tanks defending there.
Yeah, he's got the air control.
Insane, man.
Yeah.
But it does seem like the army is just a little bit bigger for TY. That doesn't always matter in TVT, though. Position is really more important.
It's better. It's better. Look, the spread of siege tanks is going to whittle down what SpeCial has here. See this? Kind of a sloppy attack from SpeCial. He's taxed on all edges now. Losing good 4 or 5 siege tanks right there for free. We'll force back TY's army. Maybe TY afraid of losing this area, but this is a very podunk army left over by SpeCial.
It's not clear on where the mineral patches are at in each spot. Like, I know obviously 6 o'clock is mineral rich, but like these other places should all be mining out soon, right? Now with the air domination here, I mean, this seems to be one of the last things that SpeCial really had going for him, right?
Yeah.
He's lost all those tanks. The tank count's going to be superior here for TY.
Yeah, he was just getting a little bit too aggressive towards 12 o'clock. It was actually, the game was evening up, and then the counterattack from TY was really strong, and SpeCial just lost his army. It got put through the grinder of siege tanks. When tanks are sieged, you cannot really attack into them. And SpeCial is learning that, for the, 15th year in a row now.
Well, despite how dramatic and back and forth this game's been, it seems like we might be in the twilight of this game. TY, I think, can start to set up a push, as long as he guards against counterattacks, to wipe out 6 o'clock and maybe hit the other locations.
Well, do you think, okay, so there's 10 tanks. Here's my problem, okay? We see what SpeCial's making. He might be playing kind of frantically and feeling like he's about to die, which might be true. He's making Cyclones a lot. But I feel like he needs some Vikings to try to hold on against the creeping Air Force of TY.
Well, we see the tanks.
That's a good moment. That's a good moment.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Runs away from those tanks.
Somehow they just don't take damage.
That's good stuff.
This could give them access over here to the right side of the map.
Yeah. And TY going to pull back to try to defend that, I think, but SpeCial going to loop back around. Celian doing some work.
Oh, sorry, I had to drink some water. Yeah, this is like a game where each side has been very close to winning, but the final steps to making the killing blow are really hard to execute. And if you misstep, we go back to square one.
Yeah. You saw it, like SpeCial started to make it even and then felt like he had a chance, and that actually kind of threw it a little bit.
Yeah.
Now he's fighting back a bit from there.
Oh, more and more tanks here for TY. Keep in mind he had the economic lead for a little bit in this game. And it seems like if he's patient enough, he could just get enough tanks where he can kind of roll through all this. Now, this is the mineral-rich location, gas-rich as well, of course, but just it's a really important base here. And losing this is going to be really tough.
Cyclone lock-ons are so awkward.
Yeah. And now the tanks are going to get sniped down here. It's all but over for this base here. Yeah. Good job with the Vikings, too, just getting rid of those Liberators. And no SCVs can mine here. But, again, is it an overstep? Does SpeCial want to try to flank it? Does he want to counter? A flank it is.
Okay. Oh, leads with the siege tanks. The Hellbats in the back. Exactly the opposite of what you're looking for there. but he does have overwhelming forces in this area.
Well, we say that, but now there's going to be a hit from behind here with these other Hellions. Tanks, Cyclones, everything else. And what looked like a flank is now becoming a sandwich.
But then the sandwich fights back.
That's right.
Oh, and then the Banshees come and ruin everything.
But
nothing left that shoots
Kind
up.
of crazy back and forth fights here. Tank goes down.
Yeah, Special's got very little left now. TY has been able to basically have his bases secured for a very long time.
It's done. It is done. TY, the returning champion.
Yeah.
Doesn't have an easy day, though.
This was close games day. Round of 16, really delivering so far. Special versus Scarlett, very nice series there. Special almost beating DRG, almost beating TY. Unable to do so, though.
Well, Special had a great showing here. But today, the foreigners lose.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
That's right. I know 2 Americans going to the next round.
Yeah, we always get to the finals no matter what. We've got an interview now with TY. Let's see how he's feeling. Getting out second. Remember, DRG got out first today. Big surprise there. Yeah, let's see how TY is feeling. That was a close series.
And at the end of the day, it is last season's champion TY moving on to the round of 16.
지난 시즌 우승자 전태양 선수 만나보겠습니다. 축하드립니다.
Congratulations, TY.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
네, 정말 축하드립니다.
A sincere
사실
congratulations
위기는
to you.
있었는데요. 먼저 진출
You
소감
know, a bit of
들어볼게요.
hardship, but in the end, you move on. How do you feel?
이렇게 어렵게 올라갈 만한
Well,
경기가 아니었던 것
I never
같은데
expected myself to move on
생각보다 훨씬
this
더
hardly.
힘들게 올라간
But
것
everything
같고
was much harder than I
이
expected.
상태로는 8강 가면은 굉장히 힘들 것
And
같다는
with
생각이
this
많이
state
들어서
of with this
남은
state of
시간
skills,
동안
I think I'm gonna
준비를
have trouble in the
열심히
round of
해야 될
8, so I'm gonna have to make
네,
sore
2세트
preparation
참
beforehand.
치열한 싸움이 계속됐고요.
Yes, there were
1세트도
fierce skirmishes
엄청난
going on in that series,
엘리전이었습니다.
and the first set was a base
얘기해볼게요.
trade game.
엘리전 때 정말 언제부터
In the base
그렇게
trade
엘리전
game,
상황을 생각하고 계셨는지
From when did you consider the game to turn out to be a
뜬금없이 병영을
base
지을
trade?
때부터 그때부터 다 계산에
Was it
있으셨나요?
maybe when you built a barracks at 1 o'clock position?
정면 싸움하면 좀 힘들어서
Oh yes, I mean going head to head against Special could be a little tricky. So I kind of spread my barracks apart so that I would have advantage when I go up against a
다른
mechanical
부분들도
army.
궁금한 게
One more curious thing is,
후한 선수의 병력이 들어올 때 그때
when you
기습
lifted up the
전술을
over the
하셨잖아요.
command and
생각나시나요?
Special came in, was this a bait to lure
워낙 많은
Special in?
상황들이 있었고 또
No,
치열하게
that was not a
싸우시다
bait.
보니까 그런 부분들은
So
기억이
that's
안 나시는
that
것
was
같습니다.
my
그렇다면
speculation.
후한 선수와의 경기 사실 내가 떨어지는 한이 있어도 후한
So in that
선수만큼은
match against Special,
떨어뜨리겠다 이야기를 했거든요.
You were determined to take down Special no matter what.
약간은 농담이었고
Well, that was kind of I said that jokingly.
제자기 때문에
I mean, Special is a precious
성적을
disciple of mine,
생각을 했는데
so I
이렇게
want
돼서
him to make
정말 아쉬운 것 같고,
consistent
저라도
performance.
올라간 만큼
So I'm a
좀
little
더
sad
높이
that he
가야 될
got
것 같아요.
eliminated, but
그렇군요.
one has
자,
to win,
오늘
right?
사실 승자전 생각도 많이 나실 것 같습니다. 지금 피곤하시겠지만
So I'm sure,
승자전 얘기를
you wanna talk about the winners
해볼게요.
match as
박수
well.
선수와의 대결 어떤 아쉬움이
So in the
남으세요?
match against
일단
DRG, what
제가
disappointments
박소
do you
선수와
have?
1경기 할 때
Well, in the first game against DRG,
센터까지 둥둥 떠다닌 적이 있어요.
you know, my orbital command was floating in the air
오늘 내가
in
정상이
the center,
아니구나라는 걸
and then I
느끼고
realized I was not myself today,
즉흥적으로 빌드를 많이 바꿨는데 그게
and then I had to change my
결국에
playstyle
좀
impromptu.
잘 풀린 것 같고
And I think that worked out well,
좋지 않은
But I
날
don't think my
올라가게
condition's
돼서
that
정말
good today.
다행인 것 같아요.
So I'm very happy that I did move
아무래도
on
오늘
despite my
컨디션
condition.
난조가 문제였던 것 같은데요. 자, 다음 8강 때는 더
And your
나은
next
모습을
opponent-
저희가 기대하겠습니다. 8강에서 B조
Your next opponent in the round of 8 will be the first place of Group
또
B.
공교롭게도 박용우 선수가
And in
속해
Group B,
있거든요.
there's Dark.
만약에 박용우 선수가 1위로 올라오면
And if Dark does move on as the
전태양 선수와
first
만나게
place,
되고,
you will be
그렇게
playing
되면
against Dark.
4연속으로
And that means 3 consecutive round of 8 match with Dark.
이왕 이렇게 된 거 3연속 대결 어떠신가요?
So how does that match look like?
박영우 선수한테 지난 시즌 8강에서 이기긴 했지만
Well, last
여전히
season I did beat Dark
가장
3-0.
강력한 GSL 선수이기도
But he's still one of the
하고
strongest
까다로운
players in the
선수이기
GSL.
때문에 이번에는 좀 피하고 싶고.
So this time I want to
B조가
evade him
개인적으로 죽음의
if
조라고
possible.
생각을 해서 누가 올라오더라도.
So I do feel like Group B is a group of death. So no matter who advances, I'm sure the match is going to be very hard.
자, 지금 늦은 시간까지 정말 열심히
So it's late at night, but you still endured and kept up your performance. So anything you want to say before you go?
또 오늘 운이 좋아서 굉장히
Well,
올라가는
today I
느낌이 좀
definitely think
강해요.
I was
제가
fortunate.
실력적으로 이겼다는 느낌이
I don't think I
하나도
won.
없어서
I don't think I won because of skills.
8강 준비 기간 동안 좀
So
열심히
in my
빌드를
preparation
깎아서
time,
지난
I'm going to have to
시즌처럼
prepare really hard,
우승할 때처럼 그
just like last season,
좋은 경기력을 다시
so that I can show
연습해야 될 것 같아요.
great performance on stage.
알겠습니다. 그럼 다음 8강 때 뵙도록
And we'll look forward to your match in the round of
축하드립니다.
8. Congratulations.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
네, 이렇게 2위 진출자 아프리카 프릭스 전태양 선수 만나봤는데요. 오늘 경기 최종 정리 확인해 보시죠.
All right, thank you, Andy. TY advances, but not in the way I think any of us expected. That's it for
Yeah.
foreigners, by the way.
Yeah.
The only people that are going to be on the rest of the tournament that are not Korean are Artosis and myself. So probably for a lot of the people watching this stream, it's a little bit sad.
Well, you know what? I think both SpeCial and Scarlett put out some great games here tonight.
Yeah.
This was a very close night. Fantastic games all over the place. Wow. Round of 16 truly delivering.
Yeah, this was some of the best games we've had, and we've had some really good games this year so far. But today was pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it was awesome. Congrats to DRG for making his full comeback, man.
Yeah, and I mean, if
That guy
DRG,
can get as deep as he needs.
yeah, he might go all the way this season.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Saturday, 1 p.m. Innovation, Dark, Bunny, and Parting will be playing.
All right, another fantastic group. Let's see if Bunny can actually make anything happen in there. He's definitely been getting a lot better. Made a great performance in the round of 24, but of course, these are juggernauts that he's against.
Yeah. Parting, of course, with crazy and exciting plays. Dark just seems to be almost invulnerable. Innovation appears to be back in full form as well. I mean, if Bunny can get out of that group, that would be pretty insane. But
That would be wild. I
Yeah.
can't imagine it. Because
I cannot imagine it, no.
No, the group is so tough.
Will probably be tough for Parting, but you never know. He's very tricky. He's a smart player. Not many Protosses, so we got to keep our fingers crossed for him in that regard, too.
Well, he's got that aggressive style. He can upset anybody.
Sure. Innovation. He's really scary now.
Yeah.
He's been great in the past, but he's one of these guys that's almost, he's like a timeless pro gamer. He's always able to come out in different eras and just dominate.
Yeah, and the thing is, he has down years, but this is one of the years where I'm like, oh, he can win a GSL this year.
Yeah, I think
for
so.
sure. He's in that type of shape at the
And
moment.
out of all the players, I'm most confident Dark will get out. I think it's just crazy to think of him not advancing.
It is crazy to think of. But in a group like this, like, Innovation could beat Dark, right?
It could happen.
Okay,
sure.
and anyone who plays against Parting, it's a coin flip. That's it. Like, you got 50% to beat Parting.
He has like Two-Face, but just with builds that
Yeah.
you flip the coin. And
Yeah. Which Cannon Rush is it? Which
Yeah.
map?
That's all the time we have, guys. Thank you for joining us. We love you. Take care. Keep wearing a mask, washing your hands, and have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. We love you. Bye-bye.
시간 역시 기대해도 좋아.
Unbreakable. I called you up in the early morning light, 'cause something didn't sit right. I didn't wanna lie about it, but I stayed out.